Welcome to the Fox News Deck at Fox News headquarters in New York. It's in this building 17 years ago that Fox News revolutionized the way broadcast news is presented to the people. And it's in this room that we plan to do it all over again.
Starships typically aren't built at Earth or on the ground for this matter. They were usually built at a facility called Utopia Planitia orbiting Mars.
It's been almost a month since I signed off for the last time from Fox Report, and what's happened in this studio since then has been nothing short of extraordinary. Construction crews, computer programmers, and journalists have been working around the clock to build the Fox News Deck. From the lights to the floor, everything has changed.
It's flashy, action-packed. Your brain doesn't get a whole lot out of it in terms of actual science fiction, but the effects are really good and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes I like to have fun.
And for good reason, because you've changed as well.
Viewing patterns are changing. The way people consume news is changing. People aren't so linear. They don't sit down and watch TV at a certain hour, you know, and stick with the same thing from show to show to show.
It's gonna be for the popcorn-eating, dim-witted masses so they can make a bunch of cash.
You're tuning in on your time, and you're looking for more than just a recap of the stories you've followed all day.
We're trying to fuse the old way of doing TV news with this new reality, which is smartphones, apps, the internet, your computer.
So much for your peaceful vision of the future, idiot. People don't want that crap no more. People want shooting.
Just like you, we get our news across multiple platforms. And this is the place where viewers can watch us sort it all out as it happens.
And then you got who are clowning around in the background.
We are receiving a distress signal from the USS Boobyprize.
Hey, quit clowning around back there. I'm trying to experience fear.
A lot of people don't have the time to sift through everything at once and to figure out what's true, or if this tweet they got from a friend or a Facebook post from a friend is actually accurate. We're going to do that for them. We're going to sift through that information, we're going to find out what's true, and we're going to let them know.
Number 2, desperation, reboots, and the quick buck. You gotta understand that Hollywood is not a democracy. It happened. It was coming and we couldn't stop it. We had to take it, even if it was up our ass.
But in order for any of that to happen, we had to completely overhaul the way our news gathering works.
It really is going to be a little weird for us, I think. It's we're not used to doing our jobs on camera.
But that's where our journalists will be, using brand new tools to track developing stories and bring them to your screen as quickly as possible.
Let's watch.
Well? Impossible, Captain. The power source is protected by a material we cannot breach, even with our phasers. Mr. Scott and I have prepared the means for the only logical alternative available to us.
What alternative?
The barrier we must penetrate is composed of negative energy.
I have opened the control valves to the matter-antimatter nacelles. On your signal, I will flood them with positive energy.
What? When we engage the barrier, the ship will explode. The Kelvins will be stopped here.
And so will we.
Are you mad?
We built an amazing set. We introduced some very new technologies, some of which have never been used in a live television production before. And we're just real excited about showing it off.
Okay.
Our team has spent weeks training to use these cutting-edge computer programs.
The software part of it is the thing that's going to make it different. It's the thing that's going to make us fast. It's the thing that's going to make everything happen in an instant.
Journalists will operate that new software from their new workstations, 55-inch touchscreen computers, any one of which we can put on the air at a moment's notice.
We looked at technologies that are available in any environment, whether it be something that the government uses. We looked at presentation systems that are used at corporate headquarters. We've used social media tools that are used by kids. We've merged them all together.
It's an ambitious move for Fox News, representing a major commitment to you, our viewers.
Is that a giant frozen margarita dispenser? Or, where is this supposed to be? Why did the movie stop thinking for me?
We've invested a lot of money in this studio, and Schlep is going to be the person who really is our gatekeeper into taking everything that's coming in and pushing it out to our audience.
It's a pretty hefty task, but we're going to give it a go. It probably won't be perfect at first, and eventually I think this concept will be copied, and this will be the norm.
I think people are going to realize they're seeing something that they've never seen before, and I think they're going to find it pretty cool.
And it takes a lot of tools. Here's one new one that we've gotten. This is a piece of equipment that's been installed and never been used in broadcast television before, but it allows me to manipulate this 38-foot-long video wall. For instance, I can take this picture and bring it over here, take this lady who's been evacuating from a hurricane zone and move it over here. I can slide them all down and around in an effort to give you an idea of what's happening in a certain area.
And dog crap.
We'll use all of these people here, information specialists, to try to make sure things are, well, vetted and confirmed to the degree that we can. And here, investigating different items that have come in. A report from the New York Times, a couple of tweets that our information specialists are trying to bring together. And then over here, what the information specialists behind you now have gotten confirmed. And they're all working off brand new computer technology. We call these BATs, big area touchscreens. And this allows us to go through all of our vetted sources, and it compiles the different stories that we may or may not be using into one easy-to-use platform. It'll be a seamless effort throughout the day and night, all the time on Fox News Channel, between the programs and the news. News pops in when news breaks. That's sort of the nature of news.
Emotions are hypercharged too. So many emotions. You got a woman in labor, a captain dying, baby being born minutes before the father dies, drunken bar fights, bullying and teasing, calling mothers whores, more fighting, almost falling off a cliff, more punching, a newfound determination brought on by a paternal guilt complex, defiance, shouting, hostility, more shouting, Winona Ryder, sadness and loss, emotional distancing, guilt, awkwardness, confrontation, emotional breakdowns, rage, violence, hate, torture, choking, more choking, even more choking, mass genocide, mother dying before your eyes, revenge, insanity, and then lastly, confidence, pride, and stability. I think I need to go see a therapist after this. No, not her.
And we thank you for trusting us for your news and information, and I'll see you on the Fox News deck whenever news warrants.
Today.
You!